This wasn't a surprise to any. The Fed came in today. It is Wednesday, January the 29th, and the Federal Reserve came in today and left interest rates unchanged. This is the first time after 3 consecutive cuts that they came in and kept interest rates unchanged. As we mentioned, this is widely expected. The inflation data that we got to end last year started to really show that slowing in progress on inflation. And then from the labor market perspective, the annual revisions that we got showed that the labor market actually wasn't in that bad of shape when the Fed did originally start their rate cutting cycle. So basically, their statement made a lot of some similar comments mentioning there was no hurry to adjust policy stance. They think the risks to inflation and the policy goals are basically in balance. They did mention that they think the housing market has stabilized and then the labor market has cooled but remains solid. So some of those very similar things that we've seen in past meetings in their statement. But where we really like to take a look is at the press conference that he does. And he got drilled quite a bit. If I could sum this press conference up into one word, it was really politics. He got pressed quite a bit on what the chairman believes will happen from a tariff perspective, what that will do to inflation, immigration, what will that do to the labor market. And he handled them very coolly and calmly, but he started to get a bit frustrated, in our opinion, with the questions. And we'll get more detail in their next meeting because by the time we have their March meeting, we'll have a lot more information from the tariff perspective as well as from the immigration perspective. So we agree with the Fed. Let's just wait and see what actually comes through, what's a bargaining chip, what's not, and what may actually get implemented in the next 4 weeks here. That's all we have today. If you like this podcast, please subscribe, hit that alarm bell. If you would like to see prior or past podcasts, please go on to marketswithmegan.fm. Thank you.